Good morning, y'all. It's Senior Sales Director Sarah Fraser out of Wilmington, North Carolina. And I am so sorry for the weird lighting in here this morning. It's actually 7:15 a.m. where I'm at. So you're probably super impressed if you're not a morning person. But, I'm sitting here like fully dressed in makeup at 7:15 in the morning. But I've got a busy day. And y'all, when we have busy day, we have to fit things in where we get it in, right? One of my consultants, Melissa Scally, is known for saying that. And I love that about her because she has always had a very busy life that has always made her Mary Kay business a priority by fitting it in where she gets them. Well, I'm going to keep your weekly family training today pretty short as we're going to be talking about just a few different things. First and foremost, I don't know if you guys can see my eyes. I'm going to take off my thing. It's really hard to see with this lighting. I wish it was better. But you guys notice I've got some purples, some blues on my eyes. And I have to say, I don't think I look like a crazy old Mary Kay lady, do I? Right? It's looking pretty hot and it's looking pretty on trend. That's right, because these are some of our brand new colors for spring. So I'm super excited to show you guys our brand new products because guess what? When can you order them? Today. That's right. You can actually order them starting today. So if you had actually registered for some of your customers for the preferred customer program, you got to order them a little bit earlier. And if you're a sales director, you also had early access ordering privileges. But if not, you guys get to start ordering these products today. So this is the palette that I currently have on. It's called Glistening Horizon. I don't know if it's going to be kind of hard to see, but you guys can check them out online too. I'm so sorry, this lighting is so bad. But anyways, it's got a really beautiful purple, a blue, a really nice bright white, kind of silver white, and then a light pale blue. Now, if you're like me, I am like not a huge big color person on my eyes. And so when I saw these palettes, the other one has actually a nice pale pink and a pale, I'm going to call it like a tangerine, kind of a peachy tangerine color as well. You cannot see this at all. I totally see that. A light, pale, pinkish white, and then a hotter pink, if you will, light purple as well. And when I initially saw these colors, I was like a little bit scared of them, to be honest with you, because I thought, oh, how is this going to look on my eyes? But you guys, what impressed me and what excited me was that I saw some top directors started posting pictures with themselves done up in these looks, and they looked fabulous. They looked awesome. And so I was so excited because I thought, okay, they look phenomenal. I think they're hot. I think they're on trend. I think that they're fashion forward. So let me try this out on myself. And what I have found is that actually oranges, specifically in your eye makeup right now, in these pastel colors, and I was just looking up this morning, 2017 spring fashion trends. If you haven't done that, check it out. But pinks are also very, very in this season. So you guys, we are not some crazy blue eyeshadow Mary Kay ladies. Instead, we are the hot, on trend, in fashion Mary Kay ladies. You guys, we are the, just if you don't remember, we are the sponsor for Project Runway. We have been for 3 years strong now. And you guys, that is the pinnacle, okay? Like the literal pinnacle of fashion forward makeup fashion trends, okay? Each year, the fact that we are featured as the makeup artist on that show, you guys, you can just absolutely have confidence that you are right where you need to be. Okay, so I'm just going to show you here. They've got some awesome, you can see the colors a little bit better for evening eyes, just showing how to actually utilize these looks, using some bronzer, some of our new little lip oils as well. And let me just tell you, if you were in Mary Kay a couple years ago and you got I think they were called lip lacquers, they have very similar colors to these, to be honest with you. And so when I saw these come out, I'll be honest, was a little fearful because I was not crazy about those. I didn't like the texture. I didn't like how sticky they were. But you guys, these are not sticky at all. I'm actually wearing this one right now. It is called a lip oil. And it actually, let me see if I can show you at least this part. It actually has like a felt tip. Can you tell that? A little felt tip. And so it actually goes on so, so smooth. And it just feels so good. It's actually got avocado oil in it. And if y'all know anything about me, you know that I love avocado. And so anything avocado, I'm like, avocado oil? Yes, absolutely. Sign me up. Let me use that mess. But you guys, it feels so good. And I have already had several customers order this for me and just absolutely love it and rave about it. So get excited about these products. The new catalog, well, featuring just really light, pretty pastel type colors in all the looks that they featured. So you're going to absolutely love the new catalog. So if I can tell you anything, you guys, you need to get on there. You need to go ahead and order your products today. You've got to think like a retailer. Jordan Iker, she always says that. And I appreciate that about her because she says, you've got to think of like a retailer. Think about it. If you're, some store, you walked in, they're like, oh my gosh, we've got all these amazing new products. Check them out, check them out, check them out. And then everyone's like, oh, that's awesome. I want to order it. And then you go to order it and they're sold out and they can't get it. You've got to think like a retailer, okay? So you've got to be excited about the products. Remember, if you're not excited about them, other people aren't going to be excited about them as well. But if you are excited about these products, get these products on hand. I encourage you to, because I am not kidding you. They are going to sell out. I know they're going to sell out because they are so beautiful. The actual texture of the eyeshadows is just dreamy. I don't know how else to say it, but it's just totally dreamy. And then we also have a new fragrance as well, Enchanted Wish. I'm going to show you guys the bottle because I just think it's beautiful. The box is gorgeous as well. It kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, something fairy tale, I guess the name as well. And then here's the beautiful bottle. I was telling somebody the other day, it smells to me kind of like, I don't know, I feel like I'm really bad at things like this. Let me spray it. I've got other perfume on. It smells really, like there's a scent that I smell before it smells like it. Maybe like Clinique Happy. I don't know if that's a good comparison or not, but I really, really like this fragrance. It's actually probably my next new favorite that I love. And also, if you order enough of the Enchanted Wish, I think it's like 60 or 70 bucks worth. Then you also get this stunning clutch. And can we talk about this? You guys, this literally could go with your fanciest dress. I mean, absolutely stunning. This is like a ribbon little handle here. Put that on. Are you kidding me? Shut up. Look how cute that is. Right? I know I was showing some of the directors this and they were like, yeah, I wish I'd had that at leadership. Like it's absolutely stunning. Like just order the fragrance simply for the bag, honestly, because it's going to be $5 and you're gonna be able to purchase that whenever you purchase all the Enchanted Wish items. Okay, awesome. So that is just a little bit of information about the new products. Now, again, I'm gonna tell you, think like a retailer, get on there, go ahead and order the colors that you're absolutely obsessed with. There are 3 shades in the lips. There are 3 shades in the nail polishes as well. Okay, 3 shades in nail polishes, 2 shades in the eyeshadows, and then of course all the new fragrance products. So I think you guys are going to absolutely love them. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you about today for your weekly family training is Hostess programs. Okay, so if you're like me, I kind of got flustered with all the different Hostess programs and Hostess ideas that are out there. And if I've learned anything from Mary Kay, it's that a confused mind does nothing. And when you have a confused mind, you literally, you just can't move forward because there's so many options. I had a consultant call me the other day. Sheila, I don't think you mind me sharing this, one of my new consultants, and she's absolutely wonderful. I love her. But she called me the other day and she was trying to get this Hostess program straight in her head. And she's like, okay, so would I do this or would I do this? And I was telling her, I said, you know, Sheila, I said, you're your own business owner. So I said, realistically, like you get to determine what type of Hostess program you want to do. Okay, so I want you to think like, I'm a businesswoman. I can determine, you know, what type of Hostess program, you know, is going to work the best for my clients, this, that, and the other. But in saying that, I also want to say this. Mary Kay has been around for you guys over 50 years. In that time, we have had top national sales directors, top sales directors, top consultants, top star consultants, top red jackets, all of these people, right, that have moved up the career path using Hostess programs and have been very, very successful using their Hostess programs. So here's what I'm saying to you. Don't reinvent the wheel. You don't have to because it's already been done for you. And so what I want you to do is I want you to commit. I want you to find something that you get excited about because this is what I've found. There are a lot of great Hostess programs, but if you yourself can't get behind it, it's going to come out in your presentation and your delivery of that Hostess program to your future hostesses. And they're not going to be excited about it and then they're not going to do it. Let me give you a prime example from my personal life. And this might be a little embarrassing, right? Because I'm a sales director. And so you would think like, oh no, Sarah's got this. No, 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 no. Okay, so with your Hostess program, there is a section where it talks about, like for instance, there's this one Hostess program, I believe it's by Kristen Sharp, and it's $200 free to party with me. Well, when you hear that, I'm like, oh, $200 free, that's amazing. But then when you look at the Hostess program, it's kind of detailed. There's like 5 different sections of things that you could do to be able to get your $200 free. Well, one of the items is collect outside orders. Well, y'all, for a while there, I didn't really believe that people would be willing to collect outside orders, and so I didn't ask them. So then they missed out on that portion of the Hostess program. Now, that wasn't the hostess's fault, and they probably would have done it, right, if I would have asked them and would have coached them through what that actually looked like. But you guys, I didn't do that, and so they didn't do it, so they weren't excited about it. Then they weren't getting their full amount, and the rest is history, right? It wasn't really working for me. So I had to change it. I had to find something that I personally was passionate about. So here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give you a Hostess program that I'm currently using and I'm currently loving. I'm going to tell you this as well. If you already have a Hostess program that you love, don't change it. Okay, don't change it. If you love what you're doing, keep doing it. So if this doesn't apply to you, just go ahead and delete, as our national sales director, Kathy Halou says. Okay, so if this doesn't apply to you, just delete it. But if you are looking for a Hostess program, I'm hoping this is something that can inspire you because y'all, We got to ask for the party. We are booking facials. We're booking double facials, but we have got a challenge to see 100 faces between 100 new faces between January 1st and March 30th. And you may not have seen one face. You may have seen 15 faces, but you may not be on track to see your 100 faces. And so I want to encourage you and implore you that you can still see your 100 faces. You're going to have to be strategic, but you're also going to have to book in parties, okay? You're going to have to book in multiples. So one facial here, one facial there, double facial here, double facial there. Those things individually to supplement the parties are not bad at all. But if we are wanting to have massive numbers to receive massive results to complete this massive challenge, then what we're going to have to do is we are going to have to book in groups. So we've got to ask for that party. And I'm going to give you a script that's going to go along with this as well that is working like a charm for me. But first, let me present the Hostess program to you. Here it is. Super simple. It's called my 50-50 deal. Write it down. 50-50 deal. Literally 50-50 deal. Okay. And here's what it stands for. If you have 5 people in attendance at your party, of course, 18 or older, don't have a consultant, blah, 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 all that stuff. But just in the Hostess program, you say if you have 5 people attend the party, okay, then you get to do one of 2 things. You can have $50 free, or you can shop at 50% off that night only. Right? Now, let me just make sense of that for you. Okay. If they decide to shop at 50% off, some of you are over here like freaking out and you're saying, oh my gosh, that's my entire profit. But here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing. This is just for the Hostess. You've got 5 other people at the party, okay, who are going to shop with you or who are all going to purchase with you. And then that one person that's getting that 50% off, y'all, she is going to shop. And she's not just going to get those little things. She's going to get the things that like cost a lot because she's getting half price. And then guess what? Think like a businesswoman, okay? Think what's going to happen. When she gets those items that she wouldn't normally buy, well, guess what? She's going to fall in love with them. And then so she's going to want to come back and reorder them. So you've just increased her from potentially, let's say, a $50 a year customer to like a $300 a year customer just because she had the opportunity to try other products at a half price discount. Or if she decides not to go with that and goes with the $50 free, you're only actually giving like $25 out of your pocket. And with having 5 other women around the table, I think you're going to make that back. I think you're going to do just fine with that. And so that is the Hostess program that I am super excited about right now because it's simple. It makes sense. Now, you might say, okay, Sarah, well, that's great. But what if, she comes to the party and she ends up only having 4 show up? What am I going to do? Okay, so this is, again, thinking like a businesswoman. What I would do, I would still be thrilled that I had, let's be honest, 4 people plus 1, so 5 still at my party. So what I would do for her is I would just break it. I would just take it back one step. $40 free, 40% off. Down to 3, 30% off, $30 free, and then that's it. Okay, less than that, it wouldn't qualify for the Hostess program. Okay, so that's what I am personally doing. I'm personally loving. It's simple. It makes sense to me, and I love that it's clear and straightforward. Okay, so I'm going to give you a script. You ready? You can write this down. I'm going to put it in the comments. All right. Hey, Lindsay, I know that this is totally out of the blue. Okay, so hey, Lindsay, I know this is totally coming out of the blue, but I have a favor to ask you, and you can totally say no. I have a favor to ask you, and you can totally say no. Now, this is something that I'm like sending to really good customers I already have, or just customers in general that I already have. I have sent this to people as well that are not my customers yet, but have expressed interest in booking a party with me before as well. I was just challenged by my national MK sales director to facial 50 women in February. Now you're like, no, Sarah, it's 100 by March 30th, right? Well, here's the thing, you guys. If you tell them 100 by March 30th, they're not going to book with you until like March because they don't think that you need it until then, okay? You've got to have a sense of urgency. So I want you to think of it like breaking it down in your head, okay? So let's break it down where it still sounds like a substantial amount, but like in a shorter time frame. So 50 women in February. Truthfully, my record is about 30 in a month. So this is a huge challenge and it would mean the world to me if I accomplish it. All right, I'm going to read that again. Hey, Lindsay, I know this is totally coming out of the blue, but I have a favor to ask you, and you can totally say no. I was just challenged by my national MK sales director to facial 50 women in February. Truthfully, my record is about 30 in a month. So this is a huge challenge, and it would mean the world to me if I accomplish it. Would you be willing to get a few girls together to help me out? Question mark. Notice, I didn't really call it a party. Would you be willing to get a few girls together to help me out? I will provide snacks. Everyone will get swag bags, and I promise to keep it short and sweet. Now, you might be, again, pushing back on me and say, oh, Sarah, you're providing snacks as well. You guys, I am so intentional on getting in front of people. I personally will do whatever it takes to get in front of them. And when I say snacks, I'm literally bringing like a little thing of muffins. Okay, like nothing crazy, like a little thing of muffins or like a little thing of like chips and dip or like a little thing of like bananas and strawberries, like nothing crazy at all. Honestly, most of the time I have it at my house already. And I promise to keep it short and sweet. If you have just 5 ladies there, you can either have $50 in free products or 50% off of anything and everything in the entire Mary Kay lineup. Okay, so if you have just 5 ladies there, you can either have $50 off in free products or 50% off of anything and everything in the entire Mary Kay lineup. What do you think? Okay, now the last part here, I did add for, not for every single person, but for some that I know like are really, really busy. So I said, I know you are super busy, but I will make it as easy as possible. I just need the faces. Now you might think that that sounded like a book. I want you to try to see it on my phone if you can. Okay, so it takes up about my whole phone screen. Okay, I have had such a phenomenal response with this. I sent this on the first day. I've actually got my list somewhere in the car. I sent this list to 20 people. I got 14 responses. Okay, 14. So the fact of the matter is I'm still leaving a little mystery there, but at the same time, I'm telling them what it is, telling them what they can expect, telling them I'm going to make it super easy for them. I just need the faces. Okay. So that is my script. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm loving. I'm going to post this script in the comments so you have it. But I hope that this was helpful for you guys. And I hope you're getting excited about the new products. So hop on MK in Touch, go ahead and order those products, get them in so you can be using them at all your upcoming parties. All right. Have a great day.